Welcome to SA Business Training Portal, where we continue to empower businesses that would like to grow. What I've decided to do today is to train it differently, because I've created a series of episodes whereby we are really going to discuss business and how you can grow your business. And today we are going to be focusing on introduction to entrepreneurship. So that's the first episode we are going to do today, and I hope you'll enjoy this one, but there are many more to come. I think they'll go all the way to about 30 episodes, but if you follow them and you do what we are going to talk about today here, you'll find that your business will begin to grow. But what we teach here is just a synopsis. But if you'd like us to come to your business, like what we did recently, we spent almost a week in Pretoria training at Supreme, one of the businesses that are registered on SA Businesses. They wanted us to help them with a few things that they felt needed help with, and it worked very well. So we can come actually to your business and tailor make this training to your needs. We can do that at your convenience. You will not walk this journey alone. I will provide my contact details at the end, and I'll be doing this episode, which you can use as a guide in molding your business to extensive growth. Let's get into it. Today's first episode, like I said, it's going to be introduction to entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship is not just starting a business. It's about starting a journey. You need to have that calling, or you need to have those thoughts within you to say that I can do this. A journey of discovery, growth, and impact. It is about seeing possibilities where others see problems and having the courage to act on them. Entrepreneurship is the art of turning ideas into reality. It is about creating value for yourself, for your customers, and for your community. Think of it this way. Every successful business you see today started with one person asking the what if. What if is very important. When you start getting the what ifs in your head, just know that you are onto something. What if I could make this easier for the people? What if I could solve this problem in a new way? What if I could build something that lasts beyond me? These are questions that can start coming to you, and you'll know that you're onto something, because all these businesses that you see, someone had to start with a what if. The what if is the seed of entrepreneurship. There is what we call common myths versus reality. All these start playing in your head. So let's try and just go into it and see what I'm talking about. Myth 1. People always say entrepreneurs are born and not made. But the reality is, entrepreneurship is a skill, just like driving a car or learning a language. It can be taught, practiced, and mastered. Just like how you are here, you're trying to master how you can grow your business. It's learning. Those are some of the learning tools that you get. So you are not born an entrepreneur. You actually learn, and you need to have the zeal to become one. Myth 2. You need a lot of money to start. The reality is, many businesses begin with very little. What matters most is creativity, resourcefulness, and the ability to start small and grow. That's what matters most. You don't need to have millions for you to be able to start a business. It's all here and here. What you want, what you see in your head, you need to project it so that the rest of the other people can see what you are thinking. How to do that is what we are going to through in the next few weeks as we go through these episodes. Myth 3, success happens overnight. The reality is, entrepreneurship is a marathon, not a sprint. It takes patience, persistence, and consistency. The overnight success stories you hear often hide years of hard work. It doesn't just happen overnight. It takes time, everything for it to mature. It's like how they brew whiskey. It takes years for it to be saying that, oh, this is smooth whiskey, smooth. They will have taken years. The Scottish whiskey that you drink, the Jameson that you drink, takes years. It doesn't just brew overnight. That's how business is. You need to take step by step until you reach there. And you need to be in the right steps. If you take step by step in the wrong steps, you won't reach there. And you need to be disciplined for you to be able to grow your business. The mindset is the biggest asset you have as an entrepreneur. You need to take advantage of your mind, and you need to change your mindset. There are times whereby your friends can come to you and say that, let's go somewhere, or let's go and do this. You need to be able to say, gents, I am not going. I have a few things that I need to do, because your mindset has already changed. If you want to succeed, all this visiting or going to enjoy yourself, you can do that later. So labor now to get the beautiful fruits ahead. Before you build a business, you must build yourself. A successful entrepreneur is 1, curious and willing to learn. Most people want to just have the success, but they are not willing to learn. You need to learn from others to avoid similar mistakes that you might make as well in your business. Open to change and innovation, because change is very difficult for other people. Change, you need to embrace it. I can give an example. A few years back now, COVID struck all over the world. So if your mindset was not ready to change, you'll find that a lot of businesses closed because of that, because they didn't know what to do next. You need to run with what is there. As an entrepreneur, you need to be responsible for your decisions. You also need to be resilient in the face of challenges, because challenges will come. The minute you tell yourself that I'm an entrepreneur, I want to follow this journey, it's going to come. Because remember, if you are working for somebody, all you need to do is to get there at 8 o'clock, you clock in, and to make sure that 10 o'clock you are off, you are going for your tea, 1 o'clock you are going for lunch, and then maybe 3 o'clock you can go for another cup of tea, 5 o'clock you are out of that office, and you don't even carry anything home. But the owner of that business will not sleep, will carry everything home and start to strategize on how to grow the business. But if it is not yours, you don't care. You just go and do what you need to do and you go home. So the mindset is your greatest asset. It is what keeps you moving forward and when others give up. So make sure that you really work on yourself so that your mindset is ready for what you are about to embark on. Because if your mindset is not ready, you are not going to succeed. Mostly, you are not going to go all the way. Because remember, we say that as an entrepreneur, when you're starting a business, it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. So you'll find there are days whereby you will go without even getting a single penny or a single cent from the fruits of your labor, your hard work. You are not getting paid. But if your mindset knows that what I am doing here, I'm going to be paid later on, you need to soldier on and make sure that you are using the right tools and the right steps. Resilience and self-belief is another thing that you need to have as an entrepreneur. Resilience means bouncing back when things go wrong. And trust me, things will go wrong. Deals will fall through. Customers will say no. Mistakes will happen, but you must not waver. You must not be shaken. You need to be resilient and simply say, what I am doing, I am going to overcome all these minor adjustments which are there. But resilience says, I will learn, I will adopt, and I will keep going. That's what resilience is all about. Self-belief is equally important. If you don't believe in your business, why should anyone else? Self-belief is not arrogance. It is confidence that you can figure things out even when you don't have all the answers. So you need to believe in your business. You need to stand for your business. You need to argue for your business. Hence the reason, if you are called into boardrooms, you need to articulate what exactly do you want to achieve and how you can be able to collaborate with the people you are presenting or you are pitching your business to, because that's all it takes. And you find that a lot of people, they fail to do that because they don't have the confidence in their business. So you need to have that self-belief within your business. But the truth is, most people who want to start a business, they never start. They wait for the perfect time, the perfect plan, the perfect amount of money. But perfection never comes when you want to start a business. You just need to have self-belief, the resilience, and the mindset that is ready to start the business. Entrepreneurship requires action. It requires you to take the first step, even when you feel uncertain. That's what it all takes. Remember, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Your challenge today, as we come to the conclusion of this first episode, I want to challenge you. Write down one idea you have been holding on to. Identify one small step you can take today to move it forward. It could be researching your market, taking a potential customer, or simply writing your vision down. Whatever it is, take action. That's how you start. Entrepreneurship is not just about building business. It is about building yourself. It is about courage, resilience, and belief that you can create something meaningful. So today, decide to begin, decide to believe, decide to act, and decide to change your mindset. Because success in business starts with one decision, the decision to start. Thank you for joining us on SA Business Training Portal today, where we empower businesses to grow. I will now share my contacts down below. Please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like, and share this training with other entrepreneurs whom you think might benefit. Remember, you do not have to walk this journey alone. If you'd like us to come to your business and tailor this training specifically to your needs, we are ready to support you all the way. Thank you for watching, and I hope you put what you have learned here today into action. Don't delay. See you on episode 2.